Goat, bus on the mic.
Busso.
Enjoy the stream, everyone.
Hey, man.
Hello, welcome. What's
How
up,
are
stream?
ya? Are you still in bracket?
No.
Aw,
Jeez.
sad times.
Don't ask a silly question.
Oh, wow. I have faith. What is this?
Nah, man.
What is this?
Today's been a rough day.
Oh, man.
My skills is like what's probably going to happen to DSC. No, I got faith. Let's go DSC.
Let's go DSC.
Nick's Falco, though. It's a new thing. He's been... Ooh,
I don't think it's all that new.
Nah. It's fresh, though. Fresh off the
Fresh.
Falco block that little other birdies don't know about. Nick does some weird stuff, but nah, he doesn't really do anything weird. He's just fundamentally a really good player.
I think like he's really good at positioning himself in like
Yeah,
the right
sure.
spots. Where I think it works better against DSC because I feel like DSC is the kind of Falcon that tries to work out where you're going 2 steps ahead of where you are.
Yeah. He loves his reads.
Yeah, a lot
like
of
that.
reads,
Like
yeah.
that. He's like, you're going to tech
Yeah,
away.
sometimes it works beautifully.
Yeah, and then he just
sometimes it
destroys
doesn't.
people.
Yeah.
And other times it's like, he's off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think Nick's very tuned into
Yeah.
knowing that's what DSC is looking
Yeah,
for.
exactly. Especially player of SA Nick's caliber. Jungle SA Nick. Good to see that little jungle sponsorship thing still happening. Ooh, see you later. Maybe you need to play Mask Nick. Come on, mate.
I think he's going all Falco
DSC
today.
demand. Yeah, he is. But DSC is trying to demand some respect. That was a sick.
So
Sick back
how does the matchup differ from like Falco compared to like Falcon Fox?
Alright, well Falco just controls the ground so much more than Fox. I mean Fox can, but it's a bit harder because Falcon has the drift, which beats Fox, whereas Falco has lasers, which beats all of Falcon's ground movement, and that means Falcon can get in by either fighting the lasers or moving through them. Oh my god, that was sick.
Very nice.
Or Falcon can resort to platforms if you got like a really fast shield drop game and stuff like that to get like in. But then, even if Falcon's positioning is perfect, if Falco's aware of that and positions himself accordingly, it's incredibly hard to get in, especially versus defensive Falco.
Yeah.
There's like up tilt and back air, just stuff all of Falcon's approaches, and he's gonna have a rough time. And of course the punish game, like Falcon needs to put Falco on the ground and then Falco has options to get out, whereas once Falcon gets hit by a shine, he's going to cop a pillar and then... Ooh, the tradesies though. But
Good trade for DSC.
keeping it close. I like that they went Yoshi's. Yoshi's is a cool stage because it forces a lot more like micro interactions between the two characters. And that's generally a bit harder for Falcon because, I mean, Falco's so fast, like his moves come out so quick, but it gives Falcon the opportunity to really run him down and put him in the corner. So like, better Falcons would prefer Yoshi's, I think.
Yeah. In terms of like stages like that, like the platforms, who would it benefit the Falcon more or the Falco?
Recovery Falcon, I think, but I mean, when it's coming to obviously
To actually
in terms
trading
of
the moves.
in terms of players,
Yeah.
like Falcos aren't really going to miss edge guards on Falcon. But I mean, platforms were always good. Falcon having shield drop is amazing because that's another way for him to get off the ground, and any movement options Falcon has to weave in and around Falco is just 100% a benefit because Falco is actually not that fast, to be honest. Like he's quick, his moves are quick, but movement speed he's not as quick as other characters like Fox or Falco. Nick is just throwing games. Ooh, we actually got that back. What an angle. Cleans up the stock route.
What about this counterpicks by DSC?
Arguable. I think it's personal preference.
Yep.
Some Falcons like it, some don't, I think. I mean, if the Falcon knows he's good at SDIing out of Falco's combos, then you're doing great because you can tech chase Falco. And in theory, if you get your tech chase perfect, Falco's not going anywhere, he's going to die. But if you can SDI out of Falco combos, then you're doing okay. But it's easier said than done. And Falco, I mean, as I said before, you got no platforms to resort to. And if Falco chooses to, he can play quite defensive, retreat with tech. And just pops you with lasers, wait for you to do something real silly, and then punish you for it. And you've got nowhere to go once you get that punish. Like, you're going to cop a lot of percent. Ooh, okay. Oh, he's got it. Nah, F smash covers it all. F smash too good. Oh, called him out. Alright, I want DSC to get some sick grabs, some sick tech chases, because that's why you would pick this level. Tech chase city. That's another thing. Falcon really needs to hit his edge guards every time. Like, if Falco needs to up B to get back, the second, like, he just should die because there's no hitbox on it. Falcon
on the
can
5
get out
grade,
there, he can cover everything.
Yep.
The only time Falcon should be, like, having a rough time is, like, the Falcos can mix up with, like, they can DI in, which they should die, but they can do the instant side B. So you got to be careful about that, because if you get hit by it, you just get meteored or sent down. Or they can, like, do a weird DI and hold down and in, and then they can, like, shine score and double jump sweet spot, and that's really hard to cover unless you know it's coming. You can read it and get it, but if you commit to that,
but it's very specific.
Yeah. If you cover that, it's great. But if you choose to cover that, you can't cover the other stuff because you've committed to go down so far. So you can see getting out of rolls. I think that was a shield stab there on the down end. Ooh, nice there. That's actually one thing Nick and I were talking about a little bit about the matchup before. Like, Falcon really wants to keep Falco at, like, this distance where Falcon's Nair will just hit him with the tippy toes, because it's really awkward for Falco. Because if he wants to laser, he needs to, like, commit movement in some direction. He needs to either come forward or go back. And that means he's committing a bit of frames. And Falcon has the drift ability, so if he sees that, he can drift towards or drift back. And Falcon has better drift than what Falco does.
Yeah.
But Falco's wave dash is quite good, so a quick wave dash away. But then again, that's more like micro situation, read-based sort of stuff. But oh man, I want to see it. Ooh, nice stomp out of shield. Put it all on the line, dude.
Oh.
That's what I love about DSC. He was just like,
he just goes for it.
Just
like,
give me that
one
fat
thing,
combo.
go
I
for it.
don't care, dude.